Hello, it's your girl Michelle Hope Walker. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Want to jump right into it, and that is about Jamal Rutledge, a 17-year-old who saved the life of the officer who was in the process of booking him. So they're going to honor him on January 21st. 2015, so that's next week. They're going to honor him actually the day after a lot of us are celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday, around that time or right after that time. And so I think this is a great thing. I commend the police department, the Florida, Fort Lauderdale Police Department, for honoring this young man, for making the right decision. Thank you for that. Because I read where it talked about your motivating factor of doing that is, again, giving him that compliment. One, that he did save a life, and they constantly talk about his quick decision making really helped to save the officer. Because, whatever had happened, any seconds or too many seconds not being medically attended would have really made a big difference. So, again, thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Jamal. Now, the big point, too, that I want to hit everybody out there with, is that let's help save Jamal. Okay? So I don't have ice to pour over my head, but I'm asking if we all can help save Jamal. That rhymes, too. Can we all help save Jamal? Right. Why? Because, here is a team that's a live one. Because I think it's good that we do march and everything for how, a life has been taken, and not in the right way. But again, I also want to continue to encourage us to make sure that we help the lives that are alive. And so that we don't turn our head to this, because then somewhere in some of the reports talked about that even since this incident, because this incident happened actually September 10th, 2014, so last year, but they're just now going to honor him on January 21st, 2015. But they said that he's been arrested again since then. So my prayers go out, one, to Jamal and Jamal's family. I don't know really what's going on. I don't know if the family is involved and what's going on. But if anyone's have kids, I got kids, and my kids are grown now, and I've worked with kids. I spent 20 plus years. I know I look good and I'm young. I started young too, as far as in working with youth. But so I've worked like 20 plus years working with youth for my own organization, helping keep kids in school and away from drugs and alcohol. Which was called Hope Records, to, again, my own company running summer camps, to also work with Boys and Girls Clubs, Junior Achievement, school districts as teacher assistant, substitute teacher, worked in boys' homes, group homes, as kids has been taken from their parents for various reasons, boys' homes where kids may have done something they should not have done, and so they've been taken away from their parents to serve time. So I've worked with youth for 20 plus years, and then raising my own, who are now grown and are doing good. And so, this is an issue. We have to save the ones that are alive. Because none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. I know some people get on their high horse. Well, I shouldn't have been doing this. And, I have to pray for those people. Because my first thing is, if we turn the camera on you, what do you do when nobody else is looking? But anyway, my thing again is none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. It was in the Bible that the person that's never done anything throw the first stone, And like I said, we have to watch the play on words sometime on how they use certain words to make a person seem like they're like less human because they did something wrong, when again, none of us are perfect, and all of us are doing something we only got to be doing, and by the grace of God, God has been working with us, and we're all growing in different areas, you know what I'm saying? So again, none of us are perfect, but this kid needs help. So that's my key thing, is a call out to, let's help Jamal. Okay, so I'm putting the call out for all to help Jamal. The call out for all to help Jamal. Because I would love to see counselors. I would love to see some of these celebrities. I would love to see sports people. I mean, people that even have the money to fly down there and help find Jamal, because they couldn't find him to get the for him to give his point. At least the last report that I looked at, the CBS one, no, it was ABC that said they couldn't find Jamal for a comment. This was the one that's just written 14 hours ago, but so, you know, some brothers, you know, sisters, whoever want to go on there and help. The reason I say brothers is sometimes with the boys it's good for another man to help undergird, you know, him. Now, not rough him up, because that's the problem we have now, too. Sometimes the guys, sometimes these older guys are scared of our young kids, our teens, or either they, and I'm not saying you don't have reason, because some of them may be doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, but not all of them. That's my thing. You know, it's not, you know, we have good teens, you know, and, you know, or some of them, when they get with them, their theory of helping them is roughing them up. No, we already got enough of that. We sit here marching now against police brutality and about people roughing people up. No, we don't need anybody to rough nobody up. But, you know, just actually having that man-to-man talk and seeing where Jamal's mindset is at and how we can help him. This is a young man. This kid's only 17 years old. Now, I'm guessing he's still 17. I don't know if he's had a birthday since then. But still, he's a young man that is still that tender age that we all gather together. We can help save Jamal. Okay? So I want to see hashtags on Let's Help Save Jamal. Jamal Rutledge. Let's help save him. He's in Florida. He's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Since he's been arrested multiple times, the police department, Florida, Fort Lauderdale Police Department would know some type of location on him. You know, I don't know. I'm a good researcher. If you just need somebody to help research, you know, you got the money and the resources that we can help Jamal, contact me. I'll help do some research and let's try to find him, or whatever the case might be. But to connect some good people in helping them, you know, maybe we get him counseling to find out what is going on. Why is he doing these things? Does he need a job? Some of these kids, they just need a job, or maybe school isn't going to good. I'm curious about the education portion of this. You know, has he graduated? Is he in school? What's going on there? And that's why I said we have to pray for our schools, that our schools actually do the job they're supposed to be doing. That's help to educate our kids and keep our kids focused on what it is they want to be when they grow up. You know, and that's what I say again. We have to pray for the schools. Sometimes they get so caught up and they got to jump this hoop and they got to jump that hoop. And the kids get so, you know, either bored or caught up in other stuff that, you know, the education is not as focused on what the kids want to do when they grow up. And I'm not saying all of those. I think they're changing more. The educational system is changing to focus more on what that student wants to do when they grow up. So like college, where they have a plan. You know, that student has a plan. Now, I know a lot of high schools and places have it written on their, you know, I always tell people they have stuff written on what they're going to do and what they should be doing, but what's actually done is not always what's actually done. So I'm curious about his education. And then the family. You know, and the call out for the family. You know, how can we help the family? Does the family need help? You know, is the family open to get help? I mean, we don't force ourselves on people, but again, you know, I'm that community type person. It takes a village to raise a child. You know, and I thank God for everybody that helped me. You know, because I had kids at a young age, and so from my family to other folks, you know, just helping, because I was in college. I stayed going to school, got my degree. You know, stayed working and helping in the community. I really believe in that Harriet Tubman thing, that even as we all may have our own challenges and trying to, you know, do what we need to do, you know, to rise. Also, we constantly helping others. You know, Harriet Tubman, she just didn't free herself, but she also freed other people with her. You know, then after she got free, went back and helped free others. And that's why I love that. I love the Harriet Tubman. I love that theory and all of that. I love that, because I know some of you are like, well, how am I going to help James? I'm Jamal. I need help myself. Okay, but see, that's also as we give ourselves out to others. Hallelujah. As we give ourselves out to others, that's how that blessing comes back to us. You know what I'm saying too? Not that you're doing stuff to get a blessing. That's not the point. The point is that we're trying to help save Jamal. Okay. So a call to help save Jamal. Okay. So join in with me. You know, join in with me. You know, some of y'all need something to do. Some of y'all so caught up in dating this person, dating that person. It ain't working. You're sad about this. You're depressed about that. Help somebody else. Come out of you and all your challenges and come help somebody else. You know, So I'm putting this out there because I mean this is the World Wide Web. Somebody from all another part of the world may even be interested. And yeah, I want to help this kid. You know, this kid is still young. We can save him. We can save him. You know, all of us just come together. You know, I felt led to at least put the call out there. And I'm praying that maybe somebody else have already reached him. I believe the police department also had put that call out there by broadcasting this, and making it well known what this young man did on saving this officer. I believe the police department even there was trying to help. And so thank you, Fort Lauderdale, if I could say Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Thank you, because it seems like this department is trying to even help this gentleman. So thank you. It's like I said, with all of the marching about police brutality, we know that there's some good officers. We know that not every police officer is bad. We have some good officers out there that are trying to help these kids. I mean, they got to do their job if the kid done something wrong and the rest of them, but they are actually trying to help these kids and help people. So, again, Jamal, and I know these kids be on the internet and social media. So Jamal, let me take a moment and talk to you. Sweetie, we want to help you. We want to help you. My name's Michelle Hope Walker. You can call me at area code 323-338-6580. You can Google search me to even learn more about me. And that's at Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Just put in the words Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. You'll see other videos. I've ran for different offices. I'm running for United States President right now. So vote for me, please. United States President 2016. Jamal, you will probably be the age to vote. But anyway, key things, Jamal. I'm a comedian too, so I got this little personality going on. But my point is, Jamal, I'm trying to help you. Okay, so we're trying to rally all the troops up to help you. And I pray and hope that you're open to the help, for us helping you. I mean, what is it you need, Bo? What is it you need? Whatever. We can try to find someone to help. And so people watching this, because some people like to feed off of drama. They love when we, doing the drama, talking bad about folks, But okay, here's your opportunity to help. Let's feed off of that, the opportunity to help somebody. So Jamal, we want to come in and we want to help you. And so, again, Jamal, even though as I put this call out, you still don't trust nobody. It's always still kids. Always make sure, especially you under 18, you always make sure that your parent know who you're in communication with, and that your parents and family, you make sure you check out everybody that want to help. I wouldn't say putting Jamal privately with anybody, but the family I would stay involved, because I've been that parent that I just know you need to stay with your kid, because some people can come talking about they trying to help and what they're going to do you get. So you do, parents and family, y'all got to stay in touch. And Jamal, I always say I pray for discernment and wisdom, that when somebody is up to something they ain't got no business doing, But I put out the call to help because I want to help you. And I know that as we come together, different people have the resources. Maybe it could go through counseling. Let's talk about why are you doing some of the things you're doing. And then let's talk about, did you do some of these things? I know sometimes, they say a person have a long rap sheet, but they didn't do half the stuff on there. Just depending on, what was going on at that time and what officer actually, arrested, whatever the case might be. But, Jamal, it seems like this police department, seems to me, most of these officers there are trying to help you. So, I know I'm doing a sort of a talk of talking to Jamal and talking to everybody else. But key point is, y'all, let's help Jamal. Let's help Jamal. My Twitter is Hope_Speaks. Hope_Speaks, where you can tweet me. And so if anybody else have any ideas, if you don't want to reach out to Jamal yourself or reach out to the Fort Lauderdale Police Department yourself, you can call me and I can try to help you to reach out to them, and let's try to see what we can do to help Jamal. Like I said, also I'm hoping that other people have came up with this idea, let's try to help this kid, because I really just don't believe that no one is just, let me go do wrong. I just don't feel like that. I believe, when people are doing certain things, a lot of times it's an underlying reason. So let's help Jamal. So again, this is the campaign, the challenge to see who all can help Jamal. So that's Jamal Rutledge, age 17. That's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He helped save a police officer's life. Thank you for Fort Lauderdale Police Department for honoring him. I'm Michelle Hope Walker. And let's help Jamal, you all. Whatever we need to do, let's help. I know some of y'all got that money. Some of y'all got that money that y'all could do something to fly on down there. Be at the ceremony January 24th, 21st. Yeah, January 21st. And again, call the police department to get all the details. Okay, but let's get there. Let's try to help. All right. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Be blessed.